Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast. Full Buddy Cast presents Hollerin with Hollenbeck. We got Joey Hollenbeck on the mic.
What's up?
All right. It's good to have Joey on here. I enjoy it. Hey, real quick, while Joey's doing his thing, he's getting dialed in. I got to tell you guys this. Go to Mazatlan and order a Hollenbeck chalupa. And then take a picture of that Hollenbeck chalupa. Double portions. It's delicious. And then post it on either Full Buddy Cast, Facebook, Instagram, somewhere. Tag us in there or hashtag us or whatever. And then go to Cole Street, have a beer, wear your hoodie. Go to Bordeaux, get $2 off your first drink if you message the pod or mention the podcast. Just enjoy your life. This is all in Enumclaw, Washington, 98022. Anyway, do not get the teak enchiladas. If you want to gain weight and look fat, get those. I eat those, and that's what's happened to me. So now I'm working it off a little bit. But get the Hollenbeck chalupa,
Please.
I talked someone into it the other day. I said
never go back.
No.
They're delicious. It's delicious.
Yeah, it is good. When was the last time you had one?
It's been a little while. Not too long, but it's been
Because you're kind of watching what you're, going out to eat.
Yeah, not too much. Yeah. I like to cook, bro.
Yeah, you do like to cook. And speaking of cooking, so I got some crap from Edred. Edred's like, dude, you guys spend about 20 minutes talking about chicken parm every episode. Like every episode, you guys. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to dial it in.
Oh, really? Tell them to show up with some and let's see.
Exactly. Hey, show up.
Let's taste yours, Edred.
Yeah, you think you got
taste
it?
your chicken parm, bro.
Yeah, I love it. Love to try your chicken parm, but I did try it in the air fryer.
Yeah,
so much better.
Crispy, right?
So crispy.
Unless you like fry it, it's like that's the only way to do it.
So what I did is I put it in the air fryer, and like you said, keep it. Get your oven going. Keep it warm because I've got to feed about 8 to 12 people in my family every night. So I
now
did
you got
that.
A dog too,
and that actually kind of cooked. It cooked it, and I put some cheese on top of it. It was, and I did what you said was put the sauce on top, right?
This is what I do is make the chicken. When it's done, basically right there, done. I take a huge spoonful of like a good red sauce.
Yeah.
Like you make your own red sauce.
Yes.
Big spoonful of it on there and then load it with cheese and then put it back in until the cheese is melted. And then put it in the oven.
Man, I've been doing this so bass-ackwards the entire time. I'm learning new things all the time. I got to try that next. Can't wait for that one. But anyway, yeah. So for me, and I feel like we need to do this this segment every so often. Hey, Joey, what's cooking?
What's cooking?
Yeah. So what are you cooking?
I'm doing this keto thing right now. So, I always am trying new things, dude. Like nothing crazy. I actually grabbed these. I got these deals called Cut to Carb, CUTDA carb. Cut.
No free ads, but that's awesome. Cool.
No free ads.
Thanks for the sponsorship, guys.
Yep. But these things are dynamite. Like you basically make your own. Like I just been doing like it's almost like a Hot Pocket. Like it's like a low carb, but they're big. They're like the tortilla's probably like a foot long rectangle.
Yeah.
It's just a rectangle. It's not, but it's almost like a tortilla, but it's like a rectangle. Mm-hmm. You can do so much stuff with it. You make lasagna with it. You can do whatever, but they crisp up really nicely. So I'll like fill it with like sauce, tons of mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and then just like fold it and do it that way and put a little bit of like avocado oil in a pan and like fry them, or you can bake them too. And they're dynamite.
And it's keto friendly.
Yeah, all keto.
And does it feed you up? Like, does it fill you up pretty good?
It takes away your whole pizza craving for sure. I'm gonna make one tonight.
You're already jonesing?
I'm jonesing.
Does it got some cocaine in it? Like, is it just like you get addicted?
I add a little.
I noticed a special secret sauce. What is that? Cocaine.
It's a little sweet on the tongue and burns a little bit.
You got some energy afterwards.
I eat it. Normally after I eat a pizza pocket, I just want to take a nap. But I just ran 2 miles.
I'm just ready to go right now.
I just ran 2 miles and then and I'm playing Dance USA.
Oh man.
What?
Dance USA. I bet you were that kid that just knew it. Went to the freaking arcades and just blindfolded and just
Arcades were always so rad to me, and I never got to go to them. And when I did, I'd just go like play like I'd go sit like on a crotch rocket and like try to like pretend like I could ever ride one.
Dude, you remember like being out of money, and then that's what you would just go do is just because they still moved, and you would just like because you could sit on those motorcycles that went
I didn't
back
grow
and
up with a lot, so I'd go to the arcades and act like the tweaker and just walk around and stick my finger in like all the like little like returns and try to find quarters.
just checking underneath the machines to see if someone dropped a quarter.
Yeah. I was like the 11-year-old like tweaker at the casino. It's like, are you gonna use that 15-cent slip? No. Okay, here you go. Care if I have it? No, go ahead, man.
Dude, you're just sitting out while people are like, well, and now the thing was back when the day I felt I don't remember this correctly, maybe, but the arcades didn't have like you'd turn in 15 tickets for an eraser head. Like that would be like only like maybe like Ocean Shores and some
Chuck E.
vacation
Cheese or
place.
something.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, but you wouldn't. There was a few arcades you go to and they didn't have any of that. So then you just played whatever the frick you wanted. Now you go there, you're like, oh, that's a cool wheel. I could get 100 tickets off that wheel right now. Like you'd be
This game sucks, but I got 100 tickets.
I just got 100 tickets for, and then
You go up there and you're like, I got 200 tickets. What can I get for it? They're like, oh, you can get one of these dum-dum suckers or 2 of our logoed stickers. Okay. Well, how many do I need to get? How many do I need to get the beats? 3,000,005.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But back in the day, man, air hockey. It was just like whatever was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like you were an air hockey dude. I feel like you would just ting 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 ting.
I got good hand-eye, bro.
Yeah,
That whack-a-mole.
dude, whack-a-mole was legit.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, what'd I say?
Whack-a-mole.
Well, whack-a-mole was
Whack-a-mole.
legit.
Remember that little guy came out?
Oh, yeah.
Caddyshack, dude?
Yeah.
Had to hit him.
But see, I had friends that wouldn't even use the mallet. They would just use their right fist and their left fist and they just go bop, 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 bop. Like that's how they would just
I'll get the tickets.
rack the points up. Yep.
Yeah, dude. When I was a kid, we used to have so my great grandma used to live in Tacoma and she was awesome. But she would do like a full day at Chuck E. Cheese with like the whole family. So like Zach, Nate, Jake, me, my sister, and all my little brothers, and the parents too. And she would like comp it all and just basically like everything you guys need. Go ham in this place. And she would just order pitchers of beers for the adults.
Oh wow.
And like pizzas, and it was just like every year, once a year, dude. And I would go ham, just like
It would be like Christmas morning
in there for like 10 minutes, and just like my cheeks so rosy, run around with like overgrown like socks that are too big for me, like 2 inches hanging off the toes, dude. Just sprinting around in there, like diving in the freaking ball pit, which I would never go in now ever in my life.
Ball pits were so awesome, but not now.
Think about it. It's like a petri dish for like everything.
That's where COVID originated.
Seriously.
Easily.
Zach just comes out of the balls.
I miss Zach.
Oh, he's good.
I miss Zach. I don't see him anymore.
He's good. He's busy.
And he's nearby, and I still don't
He's
see
good.
him.
I see him every once in a while.
Good guy. Well, I'm gonna go to you asked, hey, can we talk about your it's my arcade area. It's my ball pit. I'm going to Vegas, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I feel like we talk about this on every episode
we do.
because
This
you
is-
go to
this is
Vegas
the
every other
dread
week.
Going, man, we're now talking about Vegas.
Every other week, this dude's in Vegas.
Chicken
That's the
parm
problem.
in Vegas. That's what we should just call it.
That's your life, though.
That's chicken parm in Vegas.
That's pretty much your life.
That is. So here's what we're doing. This is how crazy it's gotten. I got Excel spreadsheets right now, where I took an Excel spreadsheet or an Excel class like not too long ago, and I know how to calculate and formulate averages a whole lot more. I love it. I absolutely once looking at the Excel spreadsheet back in the day before this class, it would be like looking at a freaking airline, like an airplane cockpit. Like I think that's how it goes up in the air. But so I only know like a few things. then you take this class, and you're like, oh, this is so less intimidating, and I now can actually use this properly.
Are you dropping like profit and loss? Is that what you're doing?
Oh
on
yeah,
there?
the whole thing, dude.
Where are you at on your profit and loss on your Vegas trips?
Well, did I tell you that I can't? I edited it last time. I'm not going to do it. I won't tell you. But I'm not as bad as I thought I was.
Okay.
I wasn't as bad as I thought I was. You got to go listen to the garage now. I drop it. I'll tell you off the air.
I only listen to mine.
Okay, I know you do, and you barely even listen to those. So, but anyway, yeah. So I got the spreadsheet out. I got all times, like when we fly out, when we should get there, where we got this. I've got it, dude. I get
you 11:02. We get off the plane,
dude.
And I hand you next thing. I hand Jamie $100 bill, and I have one, and then we play in the airport waiting for the Uber. Then we grab our bags.
Yes.
Get in the Uber.
Yeah.
Go straight to the.
I do.
Go straight to the. What's the one you stay at?
Plaza. Right now. Yeah.
Oh, and then we go to Plaza.
Yeah.
Comped. You just have that and highlighted. Comped.
Would cost me about $250 a night, but it's
Tell me this. Do you become like? Do you become someone else when you get in Vegas? No, hear me out here.
That's
hear me out here.
Such a good question.
Hear me out here. Because, right, quote unquote, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Granted, like you go to Vegas, like nobody knows necessarily who you are.
Exactly.
Like whatever. Do you walk in there like you're Papa Giorgio and like look for the guy that comps you everything, shake his hand, like you throw like a button up on with maybe a sport coat, walk in there like you own the place, like what? Like that's what you need to be doing. That's how you're gonna get comped more, bro.
That's a great everything right there. So what I've got going on is I show up, and in my suitcase I have mostly shorts and t-shirts. I've gotten rid of the like Seahawks stuff because once you go there, they know that you're a tourist at that point, and so everyone as you're walking by is like, "Hey, buy this," or "Hey, come over here, let's talk. We'll do a timeshare." And obviously I'm probably a tourist, but it gives them an opening.
Not anymore. You're damn near citizen.
Because they're because it's Seahawks, man. Russell, what happened to Russell? Oh, come here, man. Come. It gives me an open, or gives them an opening. I don't want that. So anyway, and then yes, you're absolutely correct, Joey. I do have, and I rarely like a few times a year, my work will be like, "Hey, we've got the board showing up. Everyone needs to be in slacks. Everyone needs to be dressed to the nines," and so I have those outfits for my one night. Where and this time I'm going to a steakhouse. It's at the Circa.
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Have you been to the Golden Nugget Steakhouse yet?
Yes,
it's the best.
It's so good.
It's think of all the high-end restaurants that are in Vegas.
Yeah.
Still, if you look it up, Golden Nuggets, the steakhouse there is one of the top. Like 3.
And shout out to Kellen Hall for recommending the one next door at the Four Queens. I think is it called Oscars? I know his kid's named Oscars. Well, anyway, it's Oscar, but is it called?
I feel like
Oscars?
it is maybe.
Maybe that's what it is. And then, but we're going to this new one. It's Circuit's the new one. And my cousin Aaron, he went there last year, and he said, "Get the sunset package." And all right, whatever that is. And so we did purchase that.
What at the hotel? What is it?
So at Circa, obviously it's a skyscraper hotel.
Circa, the one you went to with all the pool, like TVs at the pool and stuff.
Yeah. So what they have is you get 2 cocktails, and it's a 2-hour thing. You just sit there and you watch the sunset, but you're so high up in this hotel that you get to see all of Vegas, like I don't know. That's what I was told. Like almost like a 360 of Vegas. Wow. So you just sit up there, you have 2 cocktails, and I'm a guy, you guys listen.
What if you want like 5 cocktails?
You can keep going with it, but the package includes
any
at least
cocktail you want.
Yes, yeah, that they have there.
Right.
So we're having a steak dinner, and then going at the place, and then going to like one of the top floors and just watching the sunset. So I'm excited about that. And if people don't know this, I love gambling. I enjoy gambling, and so it's the little things of just taking that time out, that breath. Yeah. And just enjoying what you got right there. So I'm looking forward to that. We're doing Top Golf at night. Haven't done Top Golf at night before. Nice. So looking forward to that. And then, but here's the other crazy thing.
Top Golf at night is the same as Top Golf during the day. It's just dark out.
It's just dark out.
Yeah, and they have lights.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for that. But the other thing is that it's supposed to be 90 degrees this weekend over there right now in March. Then it dips down to 70s.
You go to the pool? Pool's open yet?
Pools are open, and so we're
snaps.
trying to figure out. It's supposed to be about 85 on Wednesday when we fly in. We're not doing the early morning fly-in. Drop the kids off at school, and then take a nice leisurely drive, maybe grab some breakfast, and then head to the airport, get on the airplane, fly into Vegas, and just...
That's next week.
And not actually like waking up and like at 4 a.m. and just rushing to the airport. Got to get here,
This
got to
is
get
actually
there.
going to probably drop while you're there. Excuse me.
You're absolutely correct. You're one of the smartest guys. Has anyone ever told you that?
No.
Well, I want you to know.
Yes,
You
yes.
figure that out fast.
Tell me this. So the reason why I ask if you become somebody else,
Yes.
though, like why don't you think it would be fun for you and Jamie to just be like, you know
Role
what?
play?
I don't know. I'm not talking about role play.
Oh, you want
I'm
us to
just
role
saying-
play, don't you? You
No,
creep.
no.
You creep.
I'm saying, well, only reason I ask is if, like, you come off the plane like you own the place is because, like, usually when I travel, I try to dress,
Yeah.
dress apart. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
That's what I do. So that night I dress up, but here's the thing. One of my friends, I don't know if you met Sarah yet, but she's been on Sarah M. Johnson's been on the podcast a few times. She dressed up one day. This is years ago. Probably couldn't get away with it now. As a mafia man. So she like drew a penciled mustache on. She walked around in a suit and for one night was walking around, hey, talking to people and just pretending and so maybe I
you can
should
do
that.
anything in Vegas.
I could walk around with
I think
in
you
a
should.
diaper.
I think you should throw on like a button-up shirt, hit like the bottom two buttons, leave that bitch all the way open.
Oh wow, gut hanging out. Okay,
Throw on like a sport coat over the top.
dude, this is. I love you.
Wear shades. Get a couple gold chains.
Yeah.
Don't wear a hat. Just go.
Get mugged
just go,
immediately.
Just go bald. No, I mean just like you own the place.
Go bald. Just bick it.
I mean, it isn't that what you do anyway?
Well, I mean, I don't bick it. I just get the clippers out and go zero,
I
no
think
guard,
That's
and just
fine.
go.
That's fine.
Dude, you're so smart.
And then just wear shades the whole time like you own the place. Just go in there. Just do it. Maybe hit Goodwill this week and see if you can't find like some like I'm talking like some like crazy shoes, like something. Just go at it.
So I've heard this. That people will do this. Maybe I'll do that. Gosh, dang it, Joe, you're so smart. Sometimes what spouses will do is they'll plan a trip and then for one night they buy the outfit for the other person.
Oh, there you go.
And so I buy her outfit.
I'm just trying
she
to
buys
do
mine.
anything I can
That's-
to help you not do the same thing that you do every single other week you go to Vegas. You know what I mean?
You should be, you should be what is it, TripAdvisor, travel agent? You're legit right now.
I mean, I'm just trying to spice up your Vegas trip. You go there so often. I was just like, well, maybe you could act like you're like whatever.
What if I just show up as I just act like a tweaker and I just go from freaking machine to machine, just super fast, and then
Just looking at it. Oh, there's 7 cents on this one. Cash out.
Dude, that's so smart. Why are you? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna talk to Jamie about that. I'm actually writing that down. You're a genius.
Just go and be somebody you guys aren't, and just like stay in character all night. I think that'd be fun. It'd be rad.
Dude, that's a good call.
I don't know. Just change it up a little bit from your normal like.
I think going to the steakhouse is different, but that's so good
Because you can be anything in Vegas. Think of all the people that are in Vegas, like the weirdos and like the whatevers. Like, you know what I mean?
How much would you pay me to go get just a spray tan and then just Speedo it around the Venetian pool?
I wouldn't pay you anything. That's disgusting.
But you wouldn't be there to see it. You would just know that I was doing it.
No, I'm saying like go get a spray tan. Go get the darkest, craziest spray tan you can possibly get. Seriously, like who cares? Like nobody knows you in Vegas. No one knows you, dude. Like seriously, the night before, go down to the Seattle Sun and just be like, I want the darkest spray tan. And I want it done twice. Dude, go to
Speedo and gold chains.
find like some like dress up jewelry, get a couple gold pinky rings, dude.
That's
Just
so good.
do it.
So smart.
It'd be fun, wouldn't it?
It would be so fun. I might do that.
Dude, just go and do it. Plus, I mean, a spray tan on you wouldn't hurt.
Oh man, just imagine the rest of my week though. I'm just like I'm back at work and I'm just like what happened to you? And I'm like spray tan.
Just got back from Vegas.
Back from Vegas, and I just stayed outside the entire time.
No, get in the pool a couple times. It'll wash off, and then the regular tan will come
Dude, just
off.
imagine I'm just freaking in the pool with all these people around, and I just got a ring of just all around me.
I don't think that's how it works, but I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do something like that, like for you, anyways. Like you do the same thing every time you go.
I like what you said. You do have some things that have sparked the creative juices, and I appreciate you.
You got it, buddy.
All right, here. Speaking of being so smart, how's the gas in that truck right now? How's the gas in that truck right now?
Ask the company, buddy.
Dude.
Actually, I went to Spokane a few weeks ago. 2 weeks, almost a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. My daughter, had a basketball tourney there for state, which they took it all, won it all.
No way.
Yeah.
What age?
7th grade.
Wow.
AAU won it all. But speaking of basketball, funny story. We ran to Chipotle, her and I, real quick, in between a couple of her games. We're sitting there. Next thing you know, look over, just Drew Timmy, who's the star on Gonzaga, and a couple other guys
just hanging.
There. Yeah, they're just grabbing a burrito real quick.
Did you get pictures?
On the way out, I'm like, Cap, that's Drew Timmy right there. Go say what's up. She's like, it is? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, go talk to him. She's like, him and Han, and they walk out the door. I'm like, you're going to miss them. There they go. She's like, okay, let's go. So I'm like, all right, I'll run out there with you. They're already way down the parking lot. I'm like, well, you missed that one.
Yeah.
It was cool to see him, though.
But
anyways, driving home, I'm like, all right, I better just get fuel. I don't want to deal with it later. Like, literally put it in, went into the gas station, took a leak, came back out, like 12 gallons. $85,
dude.
I'm like, sweet.
Is it cheaper just to chart a plane?
Probably. No, plane tickets are insane.
They've gone up too. Nothing's. I just got to figure out how I can stay in Vegas at home. Metaverse, baby.
Go to Muckleshoots. They got a sport book now.
They do. Been there. It's been good. I've been gambling a lot on NASCAR races. I've gotten back into NASCAR.
Doing any good on it?
I haven't won. So I had.
I'm killing it. Are you doing any good on it? I haven't won shit. Well,
I had. I do 4 drivers every race, $5 a piece. Nothing huge, and
just to win.
Not a parlay. Just because they don't do parlays for NASCAR.
I don't really understand parlays, anyways. How does that work?
You have to like line up every bet.
So it's like a trifecta in a horse race.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
I get it. Okay.
So anyway,
that makes sense.
I had the 3 of my 4 drivers in this last race were in the top 7 heading into like the last 5 laps. And I'm like, 3 out of the top 7 is decent odds. And then they couldn't move. I was so mad. I was screaming at the TV.
So with you putting
$5,
with you putting a $15 bet on something,
yeah.
Which, let's be real, you on a slot machine lasts about 9 seconds. But you put in $15 on a NASCAR race. Does that mean you watch all 500 laps or 200 laps or whatever that looks like?
I'm back into it, man. I'm sitting there. I mean, I'm still cleaning the house. NASCAR is a great thing to kind of like
take a nap too.
Yes, and wake up and the cool thing.
Start it, watch it, see the national anthem.
Yeah.
See the race take off.
Right.
Fall asleep. Wake up.
Yeah.
Clean the house. Fall back asleep. Wake up. Have a cocktail, and then watch the last 30 laps.
Do some homework.
Then watch the last 30 laps.
Exactly.
Sign me up.
Yeah. No, that's me, man. That is me. So yeah, I've gotten back into that. By the way, I want everyone out there. I was going down this road with Joey with his big truck. Who's the idiot now in a tiny yellow car that gets so many miles to the gallon?
Who's rolling the Passat Turbo out there right now?
Oh, my daughter hit somebody, and it was cheaper just to buy the car off the person than to have
Shut
them.
up.
Yeah, so my daughter, she hasn't got her driver's license yet. She's passed it. We have to go get it now. Schedule it.
Hold on. So she already had an accident and doesn't have her driver's license?
Yeah, 'cause it was her permit, and so she was with her mom, and
I know people without driver's license.
and just she kind of sideswiped someone, and the estimate came back to be like $3,500, and the people and the insurance company is like, well, we're only going to give you $2,500 for this, and then and so then we just said, well, we'll buy it off you for $2,500 because I didn't want my rates to go up with her, so it's just like, let's just buy it. So. Get any fender benders when you were 16, 17, 18? Did you hit anybody?
I've never hit anybody except for one time. Fender bender, like rear-ended somebody. Like, where was I? I was driving somewhere and it was freezing cold outside, and I turned on the defrost. I just left work, not far from work. Turned on the defrost and like something flew out of not like, I don't know what it was, like a piece of paper or something.
Yeah.
Flew out of the defrost, and I looked up at it, and everybody stopped right in front of me.
And crunch.
And I almost missed them, but I just hit the back,
clip the corner,
back passenger side because I was turning. I tried to turn to save it, just clipped it. No big deal.
No big deal. Everyone's fine.
Yeah, it didn't hurt anybody. But other
did
than
you
that,
cry?
Did I cry?
Yeah, you kind of bump your head a little bit and cry a little bit.
Yeah, but I was trying to lock them up so the car behind me would hit me too, but it didn't happen. So it was all my fault.
So I threw it in reverse and hit the car.
No. That's the only one I've ever been in. That's my fault.
That's good. So I gotta.
What about you in that Cadillac you used to drive?
Yeah, dude,
I could just see you locking up, just rear end, and somebody just
I should be dead.
All you have is just all your blankets and Martinellis and candles just fly into the front of the car.
The friggin' memory, you just got the greatest memory in the world. I hate you. And
just plastic champagne glasses, candles, and Martinelli bottles just flying to the front of the car.
Slow motion, just all passing me.
Just like,
dude,
that was a close one. I almost lost an eye to that Martinelli bottle.
The roads to Selleck were long, and that's a good title of a book. But I would drive from Safeway, get off work around midnight or whatever, 10 p.m., and then I would just
from Maple Valley or from
Enumclaw, and I would just bomb through once you get past Cumberland, it's just it was as fast as you can go. And I got up to about 80, 90 on some of those roads, and you'd float like the Cadillac's such a boat. You would just feel like woo. And there was one time, I should be dead, I really should, but there were elk at one point scattered, and I came up on them, and thankfully they stayed still, and it was a slalom. I literally at 80 miles per hour just made it all the way through, and I'm like, I'm not driving that. I immediately cut it down, and I'm like, I'm never driving that fast again.
What were you listening to
at that time?
Dre? Yes,
but it was 2001. And Eminem,
Chronic?
the Slim Shady, yeah, because I had the CD player, and I
had listened to the Chronic.
I had what I have, 32s in the back. I had a 1501 amp. It was just
32 what?
Speakers, just
32-inch speaker.
Two of them back, boom, boom. They were massive.
What?
And my trunk was large enough. So
tell me you're from Selleck without telling me you're from Selleck.
It would just.
Who has 32-inch speakers? Your dad must have been proud.
He hated it.
You just every time you pull in the driveway, just playing Third Day.
I was. Charles Clay, rain on my face.
Then as soon as you leave, just
what would people think if they heard I was a Jesus freak?
As soon as you leave, just delete, ejected.
Yeah, man.
You put in,
dude. It was that. It was the Source.
You put the new one in. See what
DMX.
you win.
Oh man, but I knew. And
Two Life Crew in.
I knew my parents could hear me, and I'm not joking. People don't know Selleck. If you listen from Selleck, you know where Truman's used to be. I would turn my radio down at Truman's because
what's Truman's?
Truman's was a shop. I could do a full podcast on Truman's. Truman's was a shop when I was a kid,
like a grocery store,
in Selleck,
convenience store.
Convenience store. It had gas stations. One night it burned down.
Methods.
But in this the convenience store, it had a bar. So it was the only bar in Selleck and a convenience store. So you'd go in there and I'd buy. Mom, can I walk to Truman's? And it was on a corner. It was about a half mile away. You could ride our bikes there, walk there, whatever. And that's where I get the candy cigarettes. That's where I'd get like the Reese's peanut butter cups.
Of course, they had the candy cigarettes in Selleck. Just grooming them. Hey, kid, you want some of these candy cigarettes? Also, this is from your friend the Marlboro Man.
Dude, I mean, it was so good getting the big old red hot like
Fireballs.
So good,
dude. Runlands was like that for me, just right up the road.
It was a lot like Runlands, but then tack a bar halfway through it where just people were just getting.
Do you remember the
hammered
good old days, dude? Like
you could go
places. My mom would be like, "Here's a note. Go get me a pack of cigs."
Yeah,
at the store.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah,
like. I need a pack of Marlboros, like, or whatever they were. I don't know, Virginia Slims or something.
Yeah.
Like, super young. Just like, here's the note.
Yeah.
Them. One or two.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
And throw in a lemon head. Or throw in a sour.
How much is the Copenhagen? No, I'm just kidding.
My mom's mysteriously picked up chewing tobacco. So Warheads, or what was it?
Warheads, the ones that are super sour.
Super sour.
I've had probably 2 of those in my whole life. I'm not into sour stuff.
No, I'm not that too, especially here. You'd pop it in and like your neck would immediately start shriveling up.
Here, the back of your jaw.
Oh,
I'm not into that, dude. I'm not into that. I'm a savory guy.
So the Red Hots then, or no?
No, dude. I'm a savory. I'm not even a candy guy at all. I'm a savory guy. I just did a 23andMe.
What does that mean?
23andMe, it tests your DNA.
Uh-huh. Well, what does that mean? Like what? I'm sorry, I know what that means, but what are you? Are you a part of the savory club? Like what is like? About it? I'm in.
Let's see.
I am. You'd get the beef jerky. Chew. That's savory, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then you put Copenhagen in there.
You got an app right now, 23andMe app.
Yeah,
it just reminds you. Your curls come from Switzerland.
96.4% European.
Well, I could have told you that.
Okay, here's where the kicker comes
How much was that?
Here's where the kicker comes in.
I'm gonna guess Fiji.
West African.
Really? Yeah, we all kind of originate. I've heard we've all originate from West Africa.
And Egyptian.
Really? I could see
I always loved the Bengals when I was a kid, like on
the Cincinnati Bengals?
No. The Bengals, the music group. Walk like an Egyptian. When I was a kid.
But I mean that makes sense. We're all kind of from the same area, but that's crazy. That's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's those curls, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So anyway, So that was Truman's. There was bar fights. There were people that would just go.
I could just see walking in there and just like somebody drunk just throwing a mug of beer or something. Like come home and mom's like, you're like 9. You've been drinking? No.
The kid
Dale at the damn bar. Dale at the damn Truman's threw a damn Bud Light, threw a damn Milwaukee's Best on me.
Dude, those and then
I can only imagine the tap handles there. Milwaukee's Best Ice, Schmidt Ice, Rainier, and Old Crow whiskey.
Can I get an IPA? What the hell is an IPA?
Dale?
He is not. You know,
this boy's from San Francisco.
We only got Bud Light here, boy. Is that a Bud Light?
Bud Light's like the on the high shelf.
Yes.
Schmidt Ice, Milwaukee's Best, Keystone.
Oh my gosh.
And
Rogner's. Yes, that was it, man.
I didn't realize there used to be a store.
It burned down now. Now
that's like the wild west out there, bro.
It was, man. It was.
No, it still is. Now it's scary.
I don't think it's as scary anymore.
No.
I mean, it is.
Still live out
it
there?
is. Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, I'm more afraid of getting attacked by a bear than I am anything else. But my dad found a drifter that was living in literally on the side of a hill that was on our property.
Yeah,
just full on freaking like pallet and tent and campfire.
Hey, Dad, excuse me, sir.
He's like, "Can I help you?"
You paying rent, bud?
And that guy was like, "Yeah, I got kicked out of a house, and it's like a year ago. Yeah, I got kicked out of my house, and this, that, and the other thing. And this is a nice little spot. I'll just be here for like another week or so. Are you okay with that?" And my dad's like, "Just as long as you don't mess with anything, yeah, it's fine by me." But yeah, and then my dad eventually had to like write him a note that was like, "Hey, you need to leave," because the guy
He's just gonna leave garbage. And
guy was there for like freaking not even one. He was there for like a month and a half to 2 months. So yeah, it's you got to be careful. That's where the tweakers go, because it's out in the rural area, and that's where they'll go rob shit and take stuff. So
mean streets of Selleck, bro.
Dude.
So is that was the only store / bar / restaurant / everything?
Yeah, I mean that was
Now it's gone.
Now it's gone. I mean the closest thing other than that was Cumberland, yeah, or
Four Corners,
Four Corners, the Ravensdale Market right there, and then into Four Corners, yeah. So
that's still a trek to Ravensdale Market from
dude.
There.
It is.
We just did a job out there, like just a random like just job.
Yeah.
And I drove to the job site and I was like, dude, this is deep. It was like on the curve right before Selleck. I was like, well, this is deep.
You were probably by my parents' house then. Probably nearby. But yeah, so I'm glad that you made it out there. Didn't say hi to my parents. That's cool, yeah.
Well, I don't know where they're at, and I was scared.
So I'm gonna throw this at you real quick, and we'll end with this. Okay. It's that time again. I don't know if you turned on the radio lately, but 93.3.
It's not Kiss.
It's
Kiss FM or something.
Not anymore. It's moved again.
I just turned it on randomly like
a week
sports.
Ago. It's sports now.
Really?
Yeah. It's like sports talk. You can listen to games and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. I haven't really. I was like, whoa, what is that? Turn back 93.3. My kid. I'm like, listen, this when I was your age, this was like
Mix a lot.
The holy grail. Like you listened to 93.3.
Super Sam.
It was on one of your like pre-saved buttons.
Super Sam. Sir Mix a Lot. Those were like the DJ guys.
Yeah. What would you go to sleep? No, what would you go to sleep listening to?
Delilah.
Not now.
I'm talking about then as a kid.
Delilah's that old?
Oh yeah, bro.
Delilah.
She used to be on
Christmas time.
She used to be on 106.9, and it would just like.
But you were like what, 10 listening to Delilah?
Oh, no, high school, dude. So listen, here's the thing. When I was a sophomore in high school, my mom bought me like this, like, your normal stack 4-play, it's got the dual tape player, 4-play
speakers that came off.
The speakers are off of it, like just like I don't know what they'd be, console, I guess maybe. Yeah. Still have it, still works.
You know what? That should be a shirt.
Hey,
still have it, still works.
Hey. And there was a time when I didn't shut it off for about 10 years. I would just play the radio station.
Oh, it was
always. If I went in the garage, it was on.
It was always playing.
I don't know, maybe not 10 years, but like forever.
Still have it, still works.
Still have it, still works.
That's a t-shirt.
But yeah, I would just turn it down to a nice little sleep to it.
Yeah.
Delilah. And she always played like smooth grooves, like easy jams. And I just crashed to it every night. And then I'd wake up in the morning and put on like Cube.
Yeah.
Like Ice Cube.
That would get you. Oh,
like
okay.
Ice Cube.
See, for me, it was 93.3. It was my mom had a clock, or bought me a clock radio. It was one of those ones that you could set your alarm and wake up, and the little digital thing. Anyway, I remember going to sleep, and I saw something, songs turning blank, and so then it kind of got me thinking about like, oh man, some of these songs I listened back in the day are old as shit right now, and so.
Dude, I used to have Jackson 5 greatest hit when I used to rock too.
You got the vinyl?
No, I need to get that. No, I was just. Finish what you're saying, and then I'll.
Well, what I would fall asleep to was "Pump Up the Jam" or "Paperboy and the Ditty," yeah, or like
"Paperboy and the Ditty's good."
Yeah,
Back to the Hotel.
Back to the Hotel, yeah. Mr. Wendell, Tennessee, dude, all that stuff. So when I hear that song, I think immediately of going to sleep, and I remember the bus would play 93.3 or K106 or whatever the frick it was. and you'd have like, I wanna sex you, and the kids would just be singing it on the bus like, Levon, turn it to 93.3, and then it would just be singing whatever risque, horrible song was
Bus
out there.
drivers are dope.
They are.
Bus drivers.
Hell yeah. Shout out Vera.
My mom was a bus driver. She was so cool. Like,
Yeah.
just like, I mean, I didn't ride on her bus, but like, even the bus drivers I had, like, they just want kids to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like,
And be
cool,
safe.
be safe. Be a cool bus driver. No BS in the bus. No fighting. No nothing. Like, sit down. Joey, sit down over the intercom. Click that thing over. Me? Sorry.
And it wasn't your mom that was yelling that. It was a regular bus driver. And then she would say, Joey, I'm going to
I
tell your mom.
I got lippy with a bus driver one time when I was a kid. One time.
You came home and you got the switch.
She said, no, I didn't. My mom wasn't a bus driver then.
Oh.
But she said, I'll call your mom. I said, you don't have my mom's number? She goes, stopped it. She goes, looked right in that big ass mirror they have. She goes, I will call your mom. I'm like, okay.
You don't have her number. Okay, I got it now.
Me? Okay.
Dude, there's a kid at
Me? Carry on. Oh, a car just passed you with the stop sign out. I got this license plate.
Dude, there's a kid at the bus stop that reminds me of you. Jacqueline's bus stop. This kid is just like he's
good looking, big, buff.
Yeah, kind of slow as shit, but he's
just the whole episode. You're so smart.
We're wrapping this up. I don't know why you're digging into that one. I gotta go make some steaks.
Oh, you're making steaks tonight?
Making steaks tonight. Yeah. So you listen to the Delilah songs. What song comes on and you're like, dude, I used to fall asleep to this song. It was just
Delilah. So 106.9 used to just be like easy listening.
Right.
You know?
So you would listen.
So I'd listen to that to go to bed. Easy listening.
Yeah. So it would be stuff like what's the
and then you'd always hear people call in and just be like, my boyfriend broke up with me, and Delilah, I just don't know what to do.
And she would say this. She'd say this.
Well,
honey, sometimes you just got to let him go and just know that there's, other people out there. This person's this it's their loss. It's their loss, and
there's more fish in the sea. Don't fret.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to play another one by Hall & Oates. We've got Rich Girl. She's a rich girl. You get done for a day. Get the time, take the boat, make money. Get the.
You know what I watched the other day? Favorite movie of all time? Footloose. Oh, the original.
That's because it's a documentary about you.
I love it.
I could see you move. I've seen your moves.
I love it.
Are you Kevin Bacon? Do you channel Kevin Bacon in it?
I'm Willard.
You're John Lithgow?
I'm Willard.
I don't know who that is. I haven't seen Footloose in like 4,000 years.
Dude, you gotta watch it. I just watched it this week. I watched it.
Did you at some point jump up and kind of like get the socks out and start dancing?
Gotta cut loose.
Dude, Top Gun had a not Top Gun. It was I had that soundtrack. What is it? It's where Tom Cruise would mix drinks. He was a bartender. Cocktail. It's dope songs, bro. Dope songs. I know you just pour yourself another drink. We're wrapping things up.
We're good. That's a real soda.
Oh, okay, good. I like it. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Joey, do you got to have a shout out real quick? I'm gonna hit mine.
Shout out.
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
Yes. Do you have a shout out or shit out?
No, I got to give a shout out to Seagram's Gin.
Seagram's Gin? What did you just say?
Cancel it. I was trying to do a little John thing, but I'm not doing it anymore. Go Cougs.
Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Eric Madrid, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Ira Potter, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, the dashing Jamie Kenny, Apollo Dogo, whatever, I don't even know what it is, Jackson Sidehook, and then Sasha Carey, Sasha Lynn on Facebook, sorry if I shouldn't have said that, and Russell B. Brannon. Have a great week, everyone. I hope I win big. Wish me luck. Give me ideas. Send any questions. Guestions. I used to call them guestions back in the day. Questions for our guests. Send any guestions to me, and I'll ask Joey them. Have a great week.
Peace out, team. Holla back. Joey Hollenbeck.